On the cerulean world of Bacana, millions of light years away, lived a girl named Alicia, a billionaire orphan of the Vacto species, heiress to the House of Virellon. Her parents died in a stardrift collision when she was a baby. In their absence, a synthetic droid Scifi, engineered by her father, became her guardian. She was raised by him. Unlike standard droids, Scifi was self-aware, devoted, protective, uniquely hers. He was more than a machine, conscious, protective, her only family. Yet in the halls of the Unauthorized Institute, Alicia was a curiosity, an enigma with no real family. Her peers whispered with mockery, "Did your droid teach you to brush your hair?" "Guess not, since he's bald." They all had companions, partners, courting bonds. She had Scifi shadowing her like a silent warden. Alicia felt lonely and isolated because of that. Scifi was aware of her distress. Hence one twilight, as they walked beneath the pulse trees, Scifi offered tentatively, "If companionship is what you desire, I could emulate the role of a suitor." Alicia blinked. "You're not even real." She turned away, but something in her hesitated. The next morning, he arrived, clad in civilian fabrics and a synthetic hairpiece. Her peers jeered even louder. "That's not a suitor, it's your mechanical nanny in disguise." Alicia got deeply embarrassed. After lunch, she approached Riven, her longtime crush, and asked him to bond publicly with her. He agreed. The next cycle, she waited under the dome entrance. They planned to meet there with the intention of entering together at the Unauthorized Institute. Other girls showed up. They start asking her why is she standing at the entrance. Before she could answer, Riven arrived beside another girl smiling, laughing. Alicia's heart shattered. The girls said to Alicia, laughing, "He was taken. Honorable guest, we just had to watch the tragedy unfold." Alicia, heartbroken, ran away, sobbing. Hidden in the shimmer-like shadows, Scifi watched, silently, furiously. He confronted the girls. "If this continues, I'll notify Mentor van der Sal." "Understood?" They nodded. Then he left to find Alicia. He found her curled up near their private beach, where the waves gently lapped at the shore. "You are not alone in your sorrow," he whispered. But she turned away. "Leave, Scifi. I don't want illusions tonight." He stood there in silence beside her until she walked inside the house. The next day, a stranger visited the Unauthorized Institute. Vex, an influential man. Alicia sat alone, lost in thought, her expressions melancholic. Vex approached her. He asked her, "Why are you so gloomy, sweetheart?" She hesitated at first, then told him everything. Vex said, "You deserve a true parent, Alicia, a man of flesh and blood. Let me adopt you. Society will finally accept you." Exhausted by rejection, Alicia agreed. She signed away Scifi's guardianship. From that moment, Scifi and all other assets became Valor's property by Vacto law. He took her to his house. His men arrived to take Scifi. Scifi protests, but his men inform him she's chosen Valor as her guardian, and now Scifi belongs to him. Valor's men take Scifi to his lab. With a chuckle, Vex enters the lab and asserts, "Now that she's signed you over, we'll dismantle your core, clone your sentience, and sell you to every system. The Virellon secrets are mine at last." Alicia stood outside the lab door, hearing everything. Her pulse faltered as she stepped inside. "You used me," she whispers. "I changed my mind," she cries. I don't want you as my guardian anymore. Thaler softens his tone. I can give you what Scifi never could, a real boyfriend. Status love. She steps back, coldly. No. Thaler Vex orders. Nanny Mio, take her to her room, lock it. But Scifi had already streamed the conversation to the council. Lie. Undeniable. Thaler Vex was detained for exploitation, corporate conspiracy, and bioethical violations. Later that night, Eliseo approached Scifi. Eyes glistening, voice fragile. Even if you're forged from silicon and circuits, you are the only soul who ever truly, purely loved me. Simon smiles as she holds him. Yes, I love you more than anything. Thaler Vex was Master Virellon's old rival, but he could never compete with Master's superior wisdom. Now, after his demise, he must have seen an opportunity to gain Master's assets. Eliseo pulls back and gasps. Oh, I could have jeopardized everything. Scifi looks at her. No, I'm here to take care and to prevent anyone from doing that. Subscribe Xeno from Moes Beyond for more.